Let's hope.
I'm gonna switch us over to.
Let's hope. No, oh, don't you do it. Oh my god, don't you do it. All I wanted to do was open YouTube.
But I'll be deafened for like 5 minutes, or at least a minute or two, so I can introduce.
Okay. I don't ever properly do an introduction, but I guess I'll do a proper introduction this time. Oh wait, let me mute my cell phone. Oh wait, if I mute myself, then my thingy's not gonna work. Okay. Hello everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm gonna be drawing and talking with Anya of the BIPOC News podcast today. So yeah, that's fun. Welcome in. I normally just, y'all know I don't do right. I just be popping up in here and hoping for the best. Let's pray. Let's say a prayer that OBS does not crash, because God forbid, I might be cooked. Hopefully, is it even okay? It's not. I need to make sure that it is picking up the audio of the what you call it that I'm in. Picking up the right. Okay. Y'all, I promise I'm a professional. I'm a professional streamer. No, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I hope it'll pick up this part. Okay, it's picking up my music. Good.
Okay, and we're on. Blue, if you could introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Oh Jesus. Hello. My name is Baby Blue Arts, but for short, I just go by Blue. I am a Android TV head VTuber, and I mostly do just art, like chilling art streams and like co-working, chatting streams with friends and whatnot on across all platforms, Twitch and YouTube alike, and yeah. And Anya, can you introduce yourself to my stream? You hear me?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. I hear you. But you might have to repeat the first part because I unfortunately kind of had it muted. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, and same. I was literally just checking my house. I was like, hopefully I don't have the Discord muted. So hopefully, I'm hoping it's picking up. Yeah, I hope that. Let me check.
It's picking up. It's picking up. At least
Okay.
over here.
Oh, I was like, oh, let me check mine.
Oh, but I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's picking up for you. Okay, I was just trying to make sure that it was picking up for
Okay.
you. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. We're
Okay.
both
Okay.
nervous.
Yeah. Hee It's just he smiles. Okay. Um. Hello, everyone. My name is Blue. I go by Baby Blue Arts across all platforms. I am a TV head Android. I don't have my TV on right now because, yeah, technical difficulties. But I am a TV head wearing Android and or VTuber. My streams mostly consist of art and chill streams. Sometimes you just want to sit and chill with somebody,
Ain't that the
and
truth?
so I'm just here for the vibes. That's why I go by Baby Blue Arts. I'm here for good vibes and good times. I have some chaotic streams here and there, with friends. But when it's just me here by myself, if you just need a place to rest your mind, somebody to like body double, that's what I'm here for. And just being chill and being a vibe. And you can find me across all platforms, Twitch, YouTube, all of those. And I do regular videos as well on my other things. So it's
Oh,
nice to meet you
yeah.
all.
You
And
do make art videos, right?
yeah, I ain't posted. I haven't posted in like 3 months, but
That's okay.
I do. So that's me. And Anya, if you would have introduce yourself to my stream.
Oh damn! I didn't see the reverse coming. um, Hi everyone. I am Anya, Deity of Moon and Shadows. And your vampire deity. Um, I typically play games like Stardew Valley, Fields of Mystria, Minecraft. Though I do want to dip my toes into other games soon. So hopefully when I get a new PC. Um, I'm an 18 plus streamer. So those are my main like games that I focus on. So like if you ever see me uh playing Stardew Valley or Fields of Mystery or Minecraft, you can always come say hi.
Y'all go follow Anya. She plays the cozy games, and I
Just a
do
little
do
bit.
the coziest arts.
Just a little bit. Um yeah. Ah, sorry, I'm so we're both so nervous.
Yeah, you know what, it is what it is. We just gonna do what we do.
Ain't
Um,
that the truth?
so the purpose, I guess we can talk about like the purpose of today's stream real quick, and then get
Yes.
into the well, you're the host. I'm gonna let you host because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, just to give a short summary, um, today on the BIPOC VG News channel, uh, we're doing a podcast. This is our second episode. I have not uploaded the first yet to YouTube, not gonna lie, because a bit of procrastination, and B, things have been busy as heck, but I will eventually. Um, but a little bit of what BIPOC News is that we're a VTuber focused news channel, a bit politically adjacent, because sometimes VTubing and politics can come together, if you can believe that. Um, yeah, our main focus is to shout out BIPOC VTubers like Blue, and just recently we had, for first episode, we had two creators, Tyree and Kitten Paws. Yeah, our main focus is to shout out, uplift, and support BIPOC's VTubers. We also do um, blogs because we have a blog. That will be linked at the end.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically about it.
And for like new people who or like people who don't know what BIPOC stands for, can you tell us what that stands for real quick?
Yes, it's basically a shorthand way of saying Black, Indigenous, and POC persons,
We are here to support the community.
as per usual. You gotta pop out and show them sometimes.
Yeah, certified boogeyman. I'm the one that episode.
You
Okay.
can also find us on Blue Sky, which is our main platform, rather.
Mhm.
Um, we also have the YouTube and, of course, the blog. And yeah, that's basically about it.
Yippee! Yippee! I love it. Okay. Um. Oh. I'll be chatting with Anya, and if you're on my stream, I am drawing. So, but if you ever see if you don't see me like actively drawing, it's cause like I talk with my hands, y'all.
You're so real for that. You're so real for that. Uh, but also, can you give us just a bit of your VTuber lore? Like, how did your VTuber come into come into being?
Ooh, how did my VTuber come into being? That's a good question. Uh, so I mean, it's not that complicated. So I am an avid anime watcher, like I would assume most VTubers are, and my I kind of hate that I don't have my TV head on right now because I can't use PNG Tuber Plus or VD2 where I can switch between my emotes. But
Oh, what are you using right now?
I'm using my Discord Fugi.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, to save on resources because y'all know OBS don't like me.
No, because you're so real.
I'm using my
I'm so,
Fugi.
I'm literally lucky that I'm using a Fugi for you, but I'm literally so lucky that my PC allows me to run VedaTube. It's actually not that intensive, but I know for differing PCs, some of them it can cause lag and stuff.
Oh yeah, I just definitely do not want to risk it. I
No,
just
yeah, that's valid.
I'm like because when I was trying to stream with Peach, it was crashing. It was literally crashing like every like 10 or
Oh
15 minutes.
no, I hate when that happens.
Oh, let me address chat real quick. Hello, chat. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Pulse Core. Welcome in.
Pulse, hi.
I'm not looking at the chat. I seen other people have said something. But yes, I very much talk with my hands. Anyway, back onto the topic. Y'all forgive my ADHD, okay? Because it's gonna act a fool.
No, you're good. You're good.
But a little bit of my VTuber lore. So, like I said, I feel like most PNG tubers are hello, welcome in the loser X. To okay, Lord forgive me. So there is this anime called Fooly Cooly. If y'all don't know Fooly Cooly, go watch it. With caution. But there's a character in there that has a TV head, and like I got inspired by Fooly Cooly forever ago, and I'm gonna come out with a YouTube video explaining in the depth about, you know, my obsession with object heads and TV heads, and, you know, where it all started. But for Astra's lore or Blue's lore specifically, so her name is Astra Blue Rose, who you see here on the screen now. For my VTuber lore, it is she was struck by a star and gained the ability to communicate with other worlds through the star, but her body ended up so damaged that they turned her into an android to like preserve her life. But
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah, and so they see her as like a priest. So they see me as a priest, Astra, as a priest to connect to these other worlds and gain further knowledge. But all Astra really wants is a friend, and she finds that in another version of herself across worlds. So we got some multiversal stuff going on here. So I can't show y'all Astoria, who is the elf version of Astra in the modern day times, who helps her communicate with you all through Twitch. So that is a little bit of Astra's lore. Struck by a star, to save her life, she got turned into an
Mm-hmm.
android, and now she is here to bring chill vibes, funny moments, and connect with other people.
So kind of like in, I don't know if you've ever seen Monsters versus Aliens.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Monsters vs. Aliens. I love that movie.
Me too. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I wish more people had seen it, honestly.
Yes, it's the times are falling behind
We are losing the ancient texts, I fear.
the ancient text. But
um, well, thank you for that. And you said earlier that you do art and chill vibes, right? Can
yes.
you expand on that just a little bit?
So I with the focus of this podcast specifically, when I was talking to you about it, I said I wanted to talk about art and mental health,
Yes.
and that's because like in relation to my VTuber being a TV head, uh for me, I'm always stuck in my head as a result of my disability. So for those who don't know, I struggle with ADHD, bipolar 1, schizophrenia, um and severe anxiety and depression. And some days are just really really, like, I won't even say some days, some weeks, some months are just harder than others. And it can just be really difficult to find the motivation and drive to do the things that I actually love, even though I really want to do them. And so I was like, uh I just want to be I wanted to make a space where we could feel comfortable talking about mental health and how it affects especially the Black community, because it just doesn't seem like it's taken as seriously in the Black
Talk
community.
on it.
And so can you I was reading a Twitch comments. I just got distracted. He said, "So can your VTuber be Goku?" I'm not gonna speak all of that, but
How can the VTuber beat Goku?
yes. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That caught me off guard. I just looked up.
No, I get it, I get it.
But yeah, I don't see a lot of Black faces in the mental health community. Like, we mention it here and there, even like
Mm,
on like when people mention it in their videos and stuff like that, be like, oh yeah, I had to take a little while for mental health and whatnot. And I'm like, but I just don't see a safe space for BIPOC, I won't even just say Black people, BIPOC individuals to freely express that, hey, what I'm going through is very real, and it really affects me as an individual who wants to be creative and wants to be ambitious and do the things that I want to do. And sometimes you don't even want to like talk about it. Like, you just want somebody like there to sit and be with you. And that's what I'm here for. That's what I want my channel to be. Just a comfy space for if we need to just chill out for a moment. And if we want to get rowdy and forget everything that's going on, we can get rowdy and forget everything that's going on. So that's
I
essentially what Baby Blue Arts is. Art in just shenanigans or chill vibes.
I genuinely love that. Like, that's so amazing. And I absolutely agree with you because, like, a lot of the times, too, it's because of stereotypes that people feed into that, like, Black people are aggressive, and um, that also extends to BIPOC, other BIPOC folks as well. They're seen as aggressors when, you know, when sometimes very clearly it's just like a cry for help because they're having a mental crisis or some sort of stressors going on in their life where they're stressed out or something of the sort.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I don't like that stereotype that, black people are angry all the time. And it's literally most of the time it's undiagnosed, like ADHD or something.
No,
And
literally, because like the rates at which Black people have mental health issues still need to be studied. Like not just in America, but like worldwide.
yes, I and that's not to say that there's something wrong with everybody. Like everybody always like got something going on with them, which is, we're not trying to diagnose everybody here. Disclaimer: none of us are
Mm-hmm.
medical professionals. This is just
True.
going based off of personal
This
experiences.
is not, there will be no professional medical advice in this stream, so please do not take anything we say as medical advice.
Please don't. I don't. I can barely take care of myself. What I look like diagnosing somebody else.
Oh god, literally.
But yeah, that's what I'm here for. That's my goals, or like, well, what my channel is, because I think that's what you were asking me. What my channel
Yeah.
is. Okay.
A type of content specifically.
Oh well, yeah, type of content.
Mm.
So mostly just art videos, and like co-working chat videos. But you'll always see me doing something on stream, if it's like me drawing as I am now, or just like my last stream, I was planning out my year in a planner or something like that. So yeah.
Me who still has to, excuse me who still has to plan my content.
Yes, it can be so hard.
No, for real, like genuinely, like if you don't know like what direction you want to take your content in, it's very, how to say, it's very difficult to like establish yourself and establish what your brand is. Because I'm not gonna lie, that is something that I genuinely still just struggle with.
Yes, I with my content as of late, I've been really focused, trying to like focus in on. I won't even say my content as of late, because I haven't really been doing anything, and
Mm,
that's because I've been struggling with the identity of my channel, and like
no, I get
trying to make
that.
sure to get what I want across, just like the way I
Mm-hmm.
want to get it across, y'all. That's that good old overthinking, because of that good old anxiety. You love to see when she shows her face.
Anxiety, keep on trying me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. That's joining in. Rona will be snitching on y'all.
Welcome.
But yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
Oh no.
What was I saying? Y'all, I got that bad. Um. Oh no. What was I saying?
We were on the topic of mental health.
Oh yeah. Okay. So with like trying to plan out content
Mm-hmm.
for
Yes.
for like my channel, because I'm like, I know what I want to do with my channel. I know what I want it to look like, but good old mental health. But yeah, good old mental health. It can make things difficult, but even within myself, I feel like I can not can. It feels like it can only be an excuse for, not doing the things I know I'm
So
capable
long.
of doing. Yeah, it can only be an excuse for so long. And I feel like that with everybody, or not everybody, but I feel like that's where people are a lot of the times in life. They were like, well, I can't do this, or I don't have the skills. And I was like that for a really long time. In my case specifically, I kept falling in and out of love with art. And, I could talk about that at another time, but I kept falling in and out of love with art because of other people's expectations and goals for me, because they were like, "Oh, I know you have it in you to, be this great thing." And I was like, "You all can see it, but I can't." And that was obviously like due to the depression and
Yeah.
just where I was mentally and where I was in life in general. So, even though everybody else can see it, it can feel like a really big weight on your shoulder. You have this expectation to put out a certain kind of thing or be a certain kind of way. You start to like really struggle with your identity overall. And that's what was happening with my YouTube channel, because this is like my YouTube, and even more like, because I didn't know anything about Twitch really before one of my friends was telling me about it. I had started and renamed and stopped my YouTube channel like 3 times now. But I was like, this year I'm gonna lock in. Now, have I locked in really? No, but I'm not gonna give up on it this time, because I
Mm.
know what it can be. It's just getting there to that point and fighting everything that's going on within me mentally, and fighting against all the demons and stuff like that. And that's why I'm like, yeah, I want to be the voice that's like, hey, I am a woman of color who likes anime, and I go through things. We go through things. So go through it with me together. Let's not be out here alone.
No, like genuinely, I just adore that, and I like that you want to create such a space because I can actually really relate to the struggle, specifically because I have also like kind of rebranded ish and stopped and started so long, or so many times rather, um, to the point that I've been so inconsistent over the years that I've been streaming.
Yes.
But like, honestly, I think that honestly, I think that if you feel that this is for you, and by this I mean streaming, bleh, um, then definitely I do think that you should keep at it,
Mm-hmm.
especially if like you have a passion for it, because mental health can be hard, but you also need to like take care of yourself. 1 second.
Y'all, let me know if there are any audio issues, please, and thank you. Oh, where my tablet at? I can't even see. I can't see the YouTube. Oh, well, let me not say the YouTube people. So y'all didn't hear that. Which y'all didn't hear nothing.
Okay, sorry about that. But I was saying, just make sure that y'all go over to Blue's Twitch. Go support the Blue. But as I was saying, um, yeah, like please also like take care of yourself, especially for your mental health, because stream in and of itself can be draining,
Mm-hmm.
especially like in the cases of you don't like the content that you're putting out, or you don't like how you're streaming,
Mm-hmm.
because when you're doing that and you are like forcing yourself to stream or forcing yourself to put out content, you are gonna burn yourself out. And I'm being so serious. Like, if that's the case, take a step back and then reassess like what it is you feel is lacking in your streams or in your content. Maybe even pivot content, what type of content that you do if necessary. But at the end of the day, you always come first and you should always put yourself first. Like, yes, numbers matter, because a lot of people, when they're telling you to grow, they're like saying, "Oh, numbers don't matter all that much." I disagree. They matter to an extent, because you need to obviously look at your numbers in order to what's the word? It's like uh figure out how to grow as a content creator, like what the what your community likes, what they don't like, and all that stuff. But if you're forcing yourself to do it because um you see that, they like this, so you should do this, then and especially if it's like affecting your mental health, or you feel yourself burning out, it is okay to take a step back and reassess,
Oh,
or even just take a break.
yeah. So like for me, the problem I was having was, um the biggest problem I have is I have so many ideas and I have so many things I want to do that I get overwhelmed by everything, because I feel like everything either needs to have its own thing, or like I need to have
Yeah,
like
or you
the
need to do
right.
everything at once.
Yeah. And like recently and a lot of people don't know this, but I enjoy video games. Like not just art, I enjoy video games. And I'm me being in the Melanin Mafia server, shout out to the Melanin Mafia. Um
Always shout the Melanin Mafia.
being in the Melanin Mafia, it means so many like amazing individuals. A lot of people in that group, like they game and stuff, and I'm like, well, I like games, I want to play Peak and Repo and stuff, but like I have my channel labeled as an art channel for, some chaos with when it comes to co-working, and but good vibes all around, mostly with art and stuff. Like whenever I'm streaming and I'm in
Mm.
in a group VC or anything like that, I'm always going to be streaming some kind of art or some kind of like journaling or something like that. But I want to play video games and stuff like that, but at the same time try not to get overwhelmed trying to cater to so many different communities or different audiences. And that leads me into my second point. The reason why I kept falling in and out of love with art was because I felt like I had to draw a certain specific kind of way, and like not even just art, but like with YouTube and
Mm.
everything, I had to make a certain kind of content to get an audience at all, because like, oh, the numbers, you know but you can't get the numbers you need unless you're creating a certain kind of content. But when the beginning of this year, I was like, man, excuse my French, but
Mm.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make the content I want to make, like what makes me happy, and
Yeah.
the community will build up around me, what I love, and not like to sound self-centered or anything like that, but there are
No,
people that
you're not. You're not.
enjoy the things that I like to enjoy, and I just have to make the community going on the things that I like to enjoy. So I was making all this like very like house themed black artworks and
Hmm.
stuff like that for the black community, but like the black community wasn't really messing with me. But then like I try to go make like anime art and like black anime characters and stuff like that, but the anime community wasn't messing with me. So you just like in this in between, but I was like, man, forget all of that. The people that's meant to be here gonna be here. That's how I look at it. I just gotta
That is
actually put
that
the
is so
content out there.
that is so right and so real, because um sometimes we do not show up for us the way that we need to. Because like you'll see some people say, "Oh, we're the black this or we're the black that," and then when it's time to pop out and show out, suddenly it's crickets.
Yeah. But it's just I'm just here for the people that need us. And not to sound some type of way, but when you grow up, one when you grow up black like an anime and you're a girl, you don't fall
You were
anywhere.
the weirdo.
You
Like
you don't fall anywhere.
like you were too nerdy. You were English, Jesus. You were too weird for the girls. You were too nerdy for the boys, or rather, too girly for the boys. And even the other anime nerds were like, "Nah, you're actually way too weird. No thanks."
Also, we're not gonna get into it right now, but women can't like anime for some reason. We're not real anime
Don't even
fans
get
out
me
here.
started. Don't even get me started.
So I can't hang out with the Caucasian kids that like the anime because I'm black. and I'm girl.
You're black?
But that's besides the point. I still, I was able to make friends, but there was this weird, like, what's it called? Like, identity crisis I went through because growing up black and enjoying a certain kind of content that wasn't black focused, you were automatically cast out of the black community to some extent, or everybody's like, well, why you don't
That
have
is
any
so
black
real.
friends, or why you don't enjoy watching Love and Hip Hop back in the day or something like that. I'm
Mm.
like, I'm not messing with that, or keeping up with the Kardashians. If I wasn't watching none of
And
that, it was like I wasn't
and
gonna have no friends.
and like too also like if also like if the thing is too is that sometimes if you are watching something out of the norm, your own people is gonna be like, why you watching that weird stuff? And it's just like, damn, I'm just watching some anime. Cause
Y'all,
like,
this was before anime was popular, y'all. I don't know if y'all know anything about that.
cause like, you'll be labeled as trying to be white, and it's just like, no, I just enjoy this non I wouldn't say stereotypical, but like I just enjoy this non um themabob anime.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting here like, damn, y'all really hate me over that?
Yep. And that can also mess with your mental health. You growing up
Ain't
and
that
you like
true?
you're having this identity crisis of like, first of all, puberty is a very, very like trying age to be like going through, like finding the things you like and the things you don't like. And when it came to art and stuff like that, and me going through puberty, boy, I was a hot mess. I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I was like, I like to draw these anime characters, but I can't have no friends. What I'm gonna do? Just confused. But I'm like, I'm not gonna stop
Puberty?
watching anime.
Puberty was a rather confusing time. Oh my god.
But yeah, I completely forgot why we like were original talk about. No,
Honestly,
that's
we're still on
cool.
topic, so like, it's
Okay,
good.
okay. I'll just try to make sure. I be trying,
No,
y'all.
you're good, you're good. Cause like, did I ask you how long you've been streaming? I don't think I did.
No, you did not. I have been streaming, I want to say like 7 months now. I won't say consistently, but I've definitely been streaming for about 7 months now.
Listen, even if you stream once on the rarest of rare moons, you are still a VTuber, you are still a streamer. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise.
Bit.
Cause
Thanks.
like like I said, coming back to the numbers, like yes, they are important. However, one thing I've learned from being 4 years into the content scene is that you shouldn't let yes, you should care about the numbers. I'm gonna kind of contradict myself here right now. However, you shouldn't care about it so much to the point that that's all you care about, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Because like, just touching on the topic a little bit, we've seen so many people this year get called out for basically like content brain, to the point that they are what's the word? To the point that they were willing to step on people to further that goal of becoming the content person.
Yeah. You talking about that one individual.
I ain't saying anything. I'm just touching on the topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, I love how we're just so similar. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey yo, that's what I'm here for. That's what the Baby Blue Arch channel is here for the hashtag relatability. Cause y'all, I used to really think I'd be the only one going through something like by myself. Like I used to really like the way I used to feel so like I feel real alone in the world was kind of crazy. I was like, can't nobody
No,
understand
you're
what
so
I'm
real.
going through. Like I'm such like this small fish in this big ocean, and like anytime I try to bring it up, like hey, I'm going through a hard time. Life is just like let me not even get started on the
No, no,
elders.
no, no.
Let's
Definitely,
just
no.
call them.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to get into it. I promise.
Okay. But like the elders, like that's what I'm calling like the old black people. I'm calling the old black
The
people
old
the
heads.
elders. With they are stuck in this mindset that oh you just gotta toughen up, thicken your skin, and I'm like, well, okay, if I gotta toughen up and thicken my skin, but I'm going through a hard time, who am I gonna tell? Like who am I
Right.
gonna talk? Who am I gonna talk
Make it
about
make
it to?
sense.
Or I felt like I was the only like nobody understood what I was going through because they're like, well, everybody else out here in the world got it hard too. It could be so much worse. And the biggest one was, you still young. What you got to worry about? And I'm like, bruh, y'all. I know y'all. I did. We all not experience high school? Did y'all not experience high school? Because that's when they was making most of them documentaries
No,
about
because let's
y'all.
get into it. No, because let's get into it. Because like, let's get into the topic of specifically, um, generational trauma.
Yes. We
Because,
hold on. So trigger warning just in case something is said for
mhm,
y'all. Don't want nobody, feeling some type of
yes,
way.
like
But
if the content is like getting too much for you, please do take a break, come back. Because we'll probably go into a tangent and then completely forget what we were talking about anyway.
look, and welcome to Baby Blue Arts, where the ADHD really be taking over.
Because like, um,
But let's get
it's
into
like,
it. Let's peep that shit. Excuse my
no,
French,
really.
y'all. I be trying not to
No,
cuss as
listen,
much.
it's okay. It's absolutely okay. I do not mind. Um, but yeah, let's talk about how they themselves will be traumatized because their parents traumatized them, and then go on to pass on that same trauma because they're like, well, I turned out fine, or well, what's his name? Well, I had to struggle, so do you. And it's like, no, no, that's not how that's supposed to work.
Mm, no, it is not. I feel like a lot of people tend to forget when y'all bringing life into this world. But you know how you was treated, but that's where disabilities come into play too as well, like mental disorders and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. When your friends, they don't address what they got going on or things that happened to them in the past, obviously it's gonna spill over. And we're
Right.
just now getting to that point in our generation where we like, hey yo, I wanna make something that outlives me. Hamilton quote, y'all know about that anyway. you know we want to be a community. We want to build the village. They preach about building the village all the time, but be the same people
Mm-hmm.
that stab each other in the back. It don't make no sense to me.
No, because talk on it. Talk
it
on
don't
it.
it don't make no sense to me, y'all.
How are you saying like we gotta help us, but then when it comes to
Come time
the
when it come
the
time
gay
to help
kids
us.
or
Yeah.
the black trans kids or that kid who is visibly mentally ill, suddenly it's crickets, suddenly it's silence, suddenly it's, oh, you don't have that, or you just um what's the word that I like to use, or you're just being dramatic. It's
Yes.
like, huh. And then when when the child doesn't feel safe enough to come to them for emotional support, they're like, well, why doesn't my kid talk to me or support or trust me or support me? And it's like, you made that the reality when you disregarded their feelings, their mental illness, or whatever issue they had going on at the time.
And this is not to say that folks really don't be like tripping 90% of the time. That's not to say that some people be real out
Right.
of pocket and using, the fact that they got something, going on within them as an like against people. Like, what's the right way to say this?
Um, weaponizing.
Incompetence. That's what it is. It's weaponized incompetence.
Yes, but that's a specific thing where like people where like people use or not use but intentionally do something in the worst possible way so that you don't ask them to do it again.
Oh well, yeah. You're right.
But like manipulation, or basically it's kind of like manipulation, I guess.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find the right word in my head.
What are words?
Not
Words don't
literally.
exist.
What are those?
But yeah. I forgot what we were saying. No, I didn't. I forgot. I did forget. I did forget.
Parents parents and mental health, or rather
Oh
the
yeah.
Black community and mental health.
Yeah. Okay. The Black community and like the mental health. Oh yeah, beating the generational trauma, especially in the creative space, because God forbid, a young Black individual doesn't decide to be a basketball player. I'm gonna just be stereotypical here for a minute. Decides not to want to be a basketball player or like a nurse or something growing up. You want to be a creative individual. You have those people. You have the older people who want to support you, but at the same time, they'll only support you if you do it a certain kind of way.
Yep, and that's also based in um specifically racial trauma, because like older folks definitely wanted to be those things, but they were literally kept out of those spaces by the English, whether it was racism or what have you not. So like now they have it in their mind that, oh well, this isn't for us because of this racial experience, and it passes down through the generation, which is why not just internal factors can cause mental illness or stress, but outside factors too.
Mm-hmm. This is the color. But yeah, what was I? I was gonna say something. Oh, and then like if you do try to enter the creative space as a Black individual, you have to be making black art. Like you can't make nothing else. You have to cater to the Black community. And we as much as I want to say we support each other when it matters, at the same time we really don't. And that's a big, especially when it comes like to creative Black individuals. Now, like I'm not saying that the Black artists are just out there diamonds in the rough. Well, no, I am kind of saying that they are out there and they aren't very visible. Like, I know one of your questions was later, like, current, I think BIPOC media that I'm into.
Yes.
So I've been trying to get, not trying, I have the goal to be in the artist alley scene, and when it comes to like anime conventions and cons and stuff. And I recently watched this video where it was a Black creator talking about how all these artists are in the artist alley community, and I think it was a TikTok. All these artists are in the artist alley community, and they are always doing interviews. Everybody's vlogging because they're making artist alley vlogs. But when they do these interviews, they never interview Black artists in the artist alley.
Yep.
Or in the artist, convention centers or vendor tables or anything. They never. I was like, I didn't even realize that until I seen that TikTok, and I was like, oh my God, you are like this. This is so true. Like a lot of the people that I watch to get my information on, doing artist alley, what to know as a beginner, when you trying to get in the artist alley scene. All of those videos I'm watching, they're either uh I won't necessarily say, like, it's mostly either Caucasian or Asian individuals that I've seen, but I know for a fact that there are black artists in the artist alley because I watch their content.
Yeah.
Uh, I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Uh, she's not in the artist alley, but there is this UK artist on YouTube named Iggy Dross. I've been watching her videos. Oh, the one artist that I do, I never say her name right though. Is it Nyla? No, Nyla. Let me see if I can say her name if I look at it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Where is who I'm subscribed to?
Also, if you hear music in the background, someone's playing music really heckin' loud currently.
Oh, I don't hear anything. See if I can find her. This artist, he is not in the artist alley scene, but like another like just general artist that makes it's a black artist, and he makes art commentary. Like he talks about like AI stuff. He like any other artist on YouTube that's not black. His name is Muhammad Agbadi, and then
Wait, I think I just recently followed that guy.
yeah, I didn't even know. I was like, when he came across my time, I was like, oh, he's like the black version of Sam Does Art.
Oh, okay, because I think he also did a thingy on Boo Boo Senchen, who does the funny NSFW tutorials, and how people were constantly stealing her art and stuff, like calling her Gooner art.
Yeah. There's him. Then there's Nina Elaine Crochets. Yeah, Nina Elaine Crochets. She's a black crochet artist who does artist alleys, and I had to like search. Like you can't even type in the word like black artist anything on like YouTube to find individuals that look like you in the community.
No,
Like
literally.
you have to like search like the deepest parts of YouTube and hope you come across somebody.
Ain't that the truth? Also, like, I hate the fact that like, according to, well, not according to, but like, from my perspective, just clarifying, I've seen that like, when you have either I want to say like white presenting or white passing art style or model, because you know how when people do the YouTube documentary, they have like the PNG style art. I've noticed that if you don't have one at all, or if you have a white passing one, you're bound to get more views rather than a black or POC looking model. Words are hard.
Words are hard.
And it's kind of like in the streamer space, it's kind of the same thing on Twitch.
Yeah. We I don't know if you want to get into all of that. The first person that comes to mind was the whole incident with Corey Kenshin. Y'all know Corey. On YouTube, he basically called YouTube out for being racist because they demonetized his video of mortuary assistant, and he was like
YouTube. I remember that video because he was basically saying like YouTube has their favorites that they will not what's his name, that they will not I keep trying to get this thing off, sorry, that they have their favorites that they will not ban or demonetize no matter what they do because they make them too much money.
Yeah. But and I had brought that up because I'm like, you can't sit here and tell me and have me believe that. I want to say mostly like visual artists, like creatives and stuff, are getting
Mm-hmm.
any like noticing, like push on these platforms if it's not like the daily like vlogger or like the makeup artist, like us, just us artists in general, just not getting enough like what's the word that I'm looking for?
Push.
Yeah,
Enough of a
push.
push.
And and especially black artists, like I just noticed that. I was like, yo, something kind of weird, because why can I not type in, black creatives, but and it pull up anything at all, unless it's like a fitness vlog, or not even fitness vlog, but like small business owner, but not in like the artist sense or anything like that. Like it just definitely do not get the same
Yep.
what you call it, on these platforms. Now
And
I ain't trying to say nothing, but I might be trying to say something. That's all I got to say.
and let's not even get started on TikTok because like being on TikTok being on TikTok for a while, like ever since 2020, because COVID and the pandemic, it
Mm-hmm.
was a time. Because I remember this one black cosplayer, bad way, just because she did a Hinata cosplay, which led to, of course, the famous song "Hinata isn't black." I'm sure you guys have heard that one somewhere because it's used a lot when
Yeah.
someone's like, "Oh, X character isn't black or isn't an insert racial slur for black people here,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, damn, y'all can't even let us cosplay?
Yeah. Can't win. You won't have me
Cause
believe.
like,
You won't have me believe otherwise. Can't win.
mm-hmm. Cause like, you're telling me like the character isn't even white either. They're Asian. Like majority of anime cosplays are going to be Asian, or well, not cosplays, but rather characters.
My favorite.
Majority of.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. No,
I
no, you're
just
good. You're good.
I wanted to say my favorite example of this is the One Piece community. Because they will say, that Nami or Sanji or any of them are in black, and I'm like, they definitely ain't white, because Oda said that like if they were in certain like what ethnicities they're from. I don't know them exactly because I'm not a big One Piece
Mm.
fan, but
I don't even go here, but I know that I didn't even go there because I don't watch One Piece, but I know that Luffy's Brazilian. I think Sanji's French, I want to say.
yeah, like y'all,
And
come on.
like, um, what's her name? Robin, I think, is Russian. And the other one, God, I sound so terrible saying that, but I keep forgetting. Usopp.
Nami, oh, Usopp,
No,
yeah,
Usopp. Usopp is, if I remember correctly, South African.
yeah,
So like, it's a diverse group. Like, and like, there are white characters, but like most of them are of other ethnicities um than just Asian or white.
yeah. And I want y'all to know this is not a hate campaign on white people. This is just like being in the scene as a black person and finding proper black representation. Oh, you gotta tell. But if you're sensitive, you don't need to be on my streams anyway.
Not if you sensitive,
Not if
but you are
yeah,
correct.
I'm like, if you're sensitive, you don't need to be here. This is not the place for you. Like, I'm a safe space. Don't get me wrong, but if you're sensitive and you can't have a logical debate, then I'm definitely not the space for you.
We're not a safe space for bigotry. Like we're a tolerant space,
Never.
but we do not tolerate bigotry.
Definitely no, 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 no. That's a big no, no. But anyway,
Or homophobia, by the way, for those of you that like to be very sneakily homophobic.
like, I'm gonna need y'all to pick a side. Come on. not sitting on the fence. That's the wildest thing to me. Speaking of, get
Mm-hmm.
back on the topic of mental health. The black community in the LGBT community, on like some real stuff, it's kind of crazy how the black community be like, we all, like you said, I think you said it earlier, we all for you being black and proud until you black and proud with the wrong crowd. Like,
Mm-hmm. Until suddenly you're black and gay or you're black and trans.
yeah. And that's so detrimental to being a creative, because a lot of LGBT plus individuals are creative individuals, and yet if they're not expressing them, if they don't feel like they can express themselves without like judgment or not, they just want it all. And then you wonder why um the unaliving rate is slowly going up.
Right. Like, even for me, I'm only like out online and not in real life because, eh, like, because like parents
Yeah.
and stuff in general community is just like not accepting, especially the Black Christian community. Like, don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Like, we're not gonna go into that because that is another topic that will take us like over an hour. Because I got a lot to say about religious trauma and religion in general.
Yeah. But back in other news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, it's really so, I want to say disappointing that in a time when like injustice is happening so much around the world, that being black and being black and being proud comes with caveats.
Stipulations. That's what I'm saying, like expectations and stuff.
Yeah. Because like that's not like healthy, especially because a lot of it leads back into white wow, English is not with me today. Especially since a lot of it leads back into white supremacist type of thingy, where you have to assimilate into the culture to be accepted, and basically kind of like just lose your identity.
Mm-hmm. Definitely feel that. That's why I was like, identity crisis, anybody?
No, literally. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, like for me it took me so long to find out that I was queer, specifically because like living in a highly religious household,
Mm.
it was like, how to say, oh god, what's the word?
Let's just talk about like the not like talk about it in depth, but like the religious fear mongering is kind of crazy.
No, because like literally
Like, yeah. I just put that statement out there.
I have so
I said
much
what I
to
said.
say about
I
that.
said what I said.
Because like some of the things that they like to use isn't, some of the statements that they like to use isn't even accurate. And did you know that some of it is like not even from the Bible, but specifically from old sayings, like old post-biblical sayings rather
Mm-hmm.
than the Bible.
Mm-hmm. But we're not gonna get into all of that. We here we here for other stuff. Let's forget them.
Yes.
Forget them.
Also,
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a Christian. I love the Lord
Me
Jesus
too.
Christ. Make no mistake. But
however, I will be standing on X because some people are way too hypocritical when it comes to the word of the Lord.
I'll be using it for all the wrong reasons.
Mm.
Look at America now. But let me stop. Let me stop.
Continue. I am
Nah,
really
nah,
not
nah, nah.
instigating. 'Cause, like, I, am really not instigating. 'Cause, like, some of the things that they like to use isn't even accurate. And did you know that some of the things that they like to use isn't even accurate. And did you know that some of it is like not even from the Bible, but specifically from old sayings, like old post-biblical sayings rather
Nah.
But
Anyway,
anyway,
anyway, on to the
um,
next.
going into media, what is your favorite BIPOC focused media?
Ooh. Currently, like I said, I think I'm saying like currently like the BIPOC individuals I can find on YouTube, because I don't typically just watch a lot of TV now anymore. I just mostly like watch anime YouTube videos because I'm always doing something or always on the move. So I don't just really have the time to sit down and watch anything. I can't tell you the last time I've been to the movies.
No, because you're so real. Why are you me?
Because I'm relatable. We hashtag relatable out here.
No,
So
literally.
yeah, like those creators that I mentioned on YouTube, that's literally what I've been focused on, like honed into.
Mm. Like, I'm not a big YouTube girly, because I haven't, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really grown up with YouTube because, like, we'd have internet connection in and out.
Mhm.
Like, we'd have, like, sometimes we'd have internet, but then, like, we'd let it, like, stagnate off, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the internet got cut off.
Yeah, and it just wasn't, um, reconnected until, like, I needed it for school or something.
That makes
Um,
sense.
but yeah,
The
like,
internet is a luxury.
yeah, that's the truth. Also, girl, what they doing with y'all internets over there?
You said
Cause
what?
like, what they doing with y'all internet over there? Cause like the horror stories that I hear about some businesses, some internet businesses rather. Like, are y'all okay?
I don't even know. I the way I don't be paying attention no more. I just call the folks if my internet start messing up. I'm like, come fix this. What are y'all doing?
No, because like, I'm not even saying that we over here don't even like have bad internet. Cause honestly, at the moment we only have like two big competitors and maybe like three-ish smaller recognized ones, like five in total.
Mm-hmm.
But like, y'all don't got y'all, cause like some companies they'll, oh god, what was it I heard?
Couldn't tell you. I don't be paying attention to what's going on in the world anymore. I just be here in my little space. Even though I
You're so
probably should pay
real.
attention, but you know, it's
Yeah,
just a lot.
because
I'm just like, man, when
I
it
will
when it
say
when
though,
it gets to me, it gets to me. I guess.
no, because like definitely like take a break. Like, I will say definitely take a break if sometimes it becomes overwhelming. However, unfortunately, you do have to like
Be
keep a sharp
aware.
eye on politics and be aware, because if you're not you specifically, I mean like in general, if you're the type of person that say I don't do politics, bestie, politics gonna do you regardless.
Well, let's just go do you regardless. Oh, like
Am
I
I
can
wrong
speak on
though?
that kind of. No, yeah, you're right. I can kind of speak on that, like just a little bit. So with me trying to start my small art business, like or get my
Mm-hmm.
shop up and together, I'm with everything that's going on, like here in America with tariffs and whatnot. I was like, dang, how am I gonna get anything like made or manufactured? Because everything be coming from China, like Volgrace, like manufacturers like Volgrace and stuff like that for
Mm-hmm.
keychains and whatnot. I'm like, they were putting out their emails talking about, hey, if you lock in these rates with us now, you won't be affected by tariffs. And I'm like, well, I'm just getting started. If I started, I can't afford to buy $100 worth of keychains. And so that's why I was like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it at home. I'm gonna find a way to make my keychains, my stickers, all of that stuff at home. And like, there are
No,
YouTube
because
videos
like
out there.
literally, and like people are saying like, oh, this is gonna bring manufacturing back to America. No, bestie, it's gonna kill small businesses.
Definitely killing small
Even
businesses.
some, even some medium-sized businesses is gonna kill. Like, what are we talking about?
I feel like this is off center. But yeah,
I did say that we were politics adjacent.
yeah. I'm like, the math ain't mathing, y'all. Cause y'all went like, I'm trying to be like, you know, it's so funny. Everybody's like, you chose the wrong time to be trying to be a business starting out. I'm like, bruh, You know, we ball. What happens happens. But
No, I get it.
with
But also,
me,
like, if 2 plus 2 is 4, in reference to your in reference to your math comment, if 2
mhm.
plus 2 is 4, then why is 5 eating 7?
Why is 587?
Because it don't make sense.
It don't. The math not mathing. That is for sure. I was gonna say, with being a small artist right now, I
Mm-hmm.
trying to find like the best ways. Also, y'all, I promise I'm not gonna gatekeep. The YouTube videos is coming. I swear. I've been going through it. Right, I've just been going through it lately. Um, but like there are ways to make things at home, and like I
Mm-hmm.
my curious George having head ass. I'm gonna just say that. I'm like, I wonder if I can do this and use this like this to make this. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's how I got to the point where I was with my keychains. Um, how I make my keychains and whatnot
Mm-hmm.
and things like that. And like lately here, like even though I got so much I already need to do, we're not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get to it, y'all. I promise I'm gonna get to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking up how to make freaking plushies at home because I was like, oh, if I gotta learn how to make and manufacture my own plushies, I will. I do what I
Yeah,
got
because
to.
listen, at this point, you might as well just like do it at home. But
Exactly.
also, um, what was I saying? Also, like now with everything happening, this is like the best time to support artists, especially queer artists, especially queer artists.
I'm queer. I'm bisexual.
Oh, me too.
Gotta love our
Love that for us.
bisexuals. Yes.
But yeah,
I
like,
did not do this right.
but like, yeah, now is legitimately the best time to support your artists because, especially with censorship happening, um, because like you can be uncomfortable with whatever. However, that does not give you the right to dictate what others are and aren't allowed to do unless it is illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if it makes you uncomfortable,
Just
then just
ignore it.
yeah, don't English. Do not interact.
Disengage. Disengage.
Because like when you be like, hey, so I don't like this is problematic, and it's like not really, it's just something that makes you uncomfortable, you are playing into censorship.
Mm.
Once again, unless it is actually harming people, because this is something that I am also struggling with, because again, growing up religious, you're like taught that if it's not of God, it's wrong and bad, and you need to like rebuke it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it makes you uncomfortable, so long as again it is not hurting anyone, go about your day. Go about your
Yeah.
day.
The fact that rage baiting is trending so like crazy like here like lately, every time I see like
Oh,
a TikTok video
literally.
and they're like, oh, I'm finna rage bait so and so, and I'm like, bro, why are y'all out here purposely pissing people off? Like y'all literally have nothing better to do with y'all time. Instead, take all of that negative energy and put it towards something like
Mhm.
useful. Be positive. Make a
And then when
difference.
they mess with the wrong one, then all of a sudden it's you're bullying me.
Y'all gonna learn to mess with the right one today. Don't come for me.
Mhm.
Oh, let me stop. But yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta make a space that's positive. You know, I say some things that may piss people off, but